All right, we are hot.
We're rolling?
Just like that.
Ready to rock and roll.
Just like that, we're rolling.
All right, so we're here.
Yes, we are.
Another week.
Another Monday.
It's a good Monday, though.
It's been a long Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
You're back in the office, right?
I got up at 5 o'clock this morning.
Dude. Don't even give me that crap, okay?
Yeah, 5. You texted me.
What time did you get the trailers?
It was like 5:15. Like, yeah, I was getting ready to head out. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
5:15.
I wake up at 4:30 every day.
Yeah, see, I'm working as close as I was. It was only like 20-minute drive up the road.
Yeah.
So, if I wanted to sleep till like 7, I could.
Don't get me wrong. I have to be in the office at 8, and it's like 35 minutes.
Yeah. Well, my hours can fluctuate a little bit. So, I got there. So, I left the house. Got up 5, left the house, everything. Got to work at like 6:15.
Yeah.
Because when you get before all the traffic, it's just like 30, 35 minutes to get to over there by Carowinds. Doesn't take long.
Westinghouse, right? Oh, farther now.
Well, Westinghouse, but off of Westinghouse though.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So like when I look out the front door of our office, I can see roller coasters over at Carowinds.
Roller coaster of love.
So yeah, I mean, I got there super early and then I left at like 3:30. So
nice.
I put in my hours. I was like, I'm out.
Done. I have committed 8 hours.
Yeah.
My 8 hours are over.
Yeah.
I will be leaving the premises now. And you just kind of like tiptoe and see if anybody says anything. And you're just like, okay, I'm in the car. Let me push the start. Car's on. Okay, let me check my email, see if I'm still employed. Okay,
Yeah,
we're good. Good deal, man. Good deal, brother. Okay.
What's up?
I want to jump right into this, okay? You sent me a picture this weekend and was like, dude, you got to check this out. Okay?
Yeah.
And
what'd I tell you? I said, just give it 10 minutes of your life.
10 minutes. You said fast forward to the middle of the movie and give it 10 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
So me and the wife, we sat down to eat dinner about an hour ago.
Right.
And we started watching the beginning of it, and it's all cartoon llamas.
Right.
Llamageddon is this movie that he found on Amazon Prime, ladies and gentlemen, okay?
It found me, sir. It found me.
I have so many questions. And I have so many questions.
Yeah. I probably have no answers.
So
if it's about the movie. Yeah.
Okay, so we watched maybe like, I don't know, a minute and a half of the cartoon in the beginning that shows the llama being sent into space. And then I fast forward like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's this party scene. Did you watch the whole movie?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I watched probably I got to right after that party scene, and then I started just kind of skipping through.
It's an hour 9, so it's not a hard watch. You're not watching The Godfather Part 2, okay?
I wouldn't say it's not a hard watch. It's not a long watch.
But we're eating Chinese food for dinner. Delicious, by the way. And I'm like, we're at this party scene.
Yeah.
And these people are dancing, and there's weed being smoked over here, and these people are like, this girl's like skimpy in her underwear, and I'm like fast forwarding like every like 2 or 3 minutes. Like I'm not really watching it. I'm just trying to get to some substance. And Carmen's like, is this the same movie as like the intro that we watched? I'm like, I told you. I already went into this saying, don't ask me any questions. I have no answers.
Right.
And she kept on asking me questions. And then we get to a scene. I'm just like, there's people who are hooked. Like, Javi, is this like a B or a C level pornography that you sent me?
I did not see any of that. Was it kind of like that? I felt like it was going to get there.
It was real soft if it was.
Fair enough.
I didn't watch enough.
Right.
if it got to the pornography stuff.
I didn't really see anything like that when I was flipping through.
Well,
so.
the girl, she was like a little skimpy at the party scene. She was a little skimpy, in her underwear, kind of running around. They were smacking each other's butts and everything. There was like a couple that was trying to hook up.
That's what that's about.
And then I fast forward 10 minutes.
Mm.
And this dude busts in the door, half man, half llama. And everybody ran out the house. And then into the woods. And then he became full llama. And then the laser beam shot from his eyes. And like the horrible effects were just ridiculous.
I'm so happy you actually watched it.
I watched more than I probably should have.
You probably watched more than I did, it sounds like.
Probably did. I was just trying to make it make sense.
Yeah.
And we got to the point where there was like 15 minutes left in the movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, nope. Done. Can't do this
So you don't know what happened with the llama?
I have no clue how the llama even got there.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have a.
That was the whole cartoon scene.
I didn't watch. I only watched it until but I didn't see where he landed.
All right.
So I have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
Why did you make me endure that?
Honestly, I don't know.
How did you find that?
It was just there. Like I was strolling through Amazon Prime, like, oh, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And it was just there. And I was like, I got time.
I have never.
I have time, and just to please my curiosity about it. I had time. That's the only reason I watched it, or skimmed through it. Really, I didn't really watch a whole lot of it.
So, like, what made you say this is it?
I got no answers. What do you mean? This is it? Like this is the movie I'm gonna watch?
I'm pressing play.
I don't know. It's just the stupid name of the movie, and then the terrible artwork, and I just was like,
so bad.
It was more of like, what is this on Amazon Prime? What is this movie that looks terrible, and a preview on Amazon Prime?
Did we not just literally do Being the Ricardos, which is a beautiful movie?
Right. This was
with
like
A-list
2 slides
actors.
down from that. I'm pretty sure that was still on the list up there.
And then we have like the amazing like Krasinski Jack Ryan series, right?
Yeah.
We just got through Reacher, right? There's some like grade A type content on Amazon Prime. And then there's Lamageddon. So you did say, and I'll wrap up with this. You did say, I don't know how in the world people get their movies on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
But the process must be very easy, right? And that's been in my head since I turned this off like an hour ago.
So we'll have an answer next pod. What you're saying?
We'll have an answer next pod because I'm going to look into it. But at the same exact time, if we do I'm finishing writing, for the fans, I'm writing a screenplay.
Yep.
Been working on it for about a year now. If it ever comes that we actually get to film it,
we have the resources.
we have the technology.
We have it.
The technology is here, guys.
I have connects in that world.
We have connections. I know that I can put it on Amazon Prime very easily.
It doesn't take much, apparently.
Probably just like put a thumb drive.
Just upload.
It's
like YouTube. Like,
there's absolutely no process to like vet this at all.
Nope.
It goes bing.
Yeah. So we're live, guys. But yeah, it was more of a curiosity of what is this movie on this streaming app.
All right.
That's all it was. And just so you know, he got there by flying in a spaceship shaped like a horse trailer. That's all it is.
Awesome.
Ran into a satellite or something. Crashed his ship.
Wow. Let's jump into the pod.
I just want to say one more thing, please. So when people show up to the farm, like one of the younger guy gets out and he's looking around, and the llama's just standing in the field with its red eyes, just hanging out. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know they had a llama." And then it like zooms in real fast on the llama's eyes, like a horror movie. Fantastic.
Let's start the pod. Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for Black Site, Marcel the Shell with the Shoes On, the last week's episode of Moon Knight, and our movies of the week, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. A little different there.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Let's jump in it, man.
Yeah.
Black Site. Sent you this trailer at the crack of dawn.
No, it was still dark outside. There was no
dawn.
crack to anything. Yeah, it was just black outside still.
Yo, I start my day. You start your day too, man. So we have Black Site here.
Sure.
This is a movie. Michelle Monaghan, Jason Clarke, Jay Courtney. Literally, the plot is a group of officers based in a labyrinth top secret must fight for their lives against Hatchet, a brilliant and infamous high value detainee. Yeah.
They got a time limit too, right? Before they get blown up.
There's a time limit before they nuke the entire site or blow up the entire site. Yeah, man.
That was a spoiler for the whole movie, dude.
That's
it.
Spoiled
the whole thing.
Oh. You just wanted to stop at time limit. Well, when we post a trailer, they're going to find out. So, talk to me, brother.
Yeah. That was it. I mean, I don't know much more what's going to happen in the movie. Hopefully it's a lot more action. I mean, that's all they can really do is put more action into this synopsis of the movie.
Yeah, like the trailer really covered a lot of what we're going to see there. We're going to see, Michelle Monaghan as the analyst who's going up against Jason Clarke. I don't really know what Jay Courtney's really doing in the movie.
Yeah, he just kind of pops in and out.
Yeah, so we don't really have a defined role for him through the trailer. But I think the dichotomy between Michelle's character and Jason's character actually be very interesting, man. This is not going to be one of those movies that you're just like, oh my God, I cannot wait to be in the theaters for.
Yeah.
This one might not even make it to the theaters, is what it looks like, right?
You never know.
This might go straight to DVD.
Straight to Amazon Prime. No, it wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't that bad. But this looks really fun, though. I will give it that, man, and I'll definitely watch it at some point in time. We'll throw this one on our socials. I'm always game for some high octane action. Hopefully, the great acting of Michelle and Jason actually gets shown here because they are two fantastic actors. So we shall see.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, I sent you this trailer. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
Yeah.
Feature adaptation of the animated short interviewing a mollusk named Marcel. This mollusk is voiced by the beautifully talented Jenny Slate. Mm-hmm. Talk to me, brother.
Super cute.
Who, Jenny Slate or the shell?
I think the movie itself is like trying to be a super cute lessons learned for life kind of thing. It's going to be for somebody, and it's probably going to be for children who are going to see this and see a cute little shell trying to, get through this situation in its life. I'm definitely not going to watch this movie.
Like, at all?
Not at all.
So
I don't even have it, like, maybe if I had a kid and I was like, hey, let's watch this cute little movie. It's too much of a, here's some life lessons movie. And
I'm gonna sit through this movie.
Are,
not in the theaters.
I hope you go to the theater. You better go to the theater if you're gonna watch it.
I will post up on the couch and watch this movie.
That's fine.
It's only an hour 30. I sat through like 20 minutes of Lamageddon, so I can do Marcel the show with the shoes on, okay? No, man, but this one's interesting.
Yeah.
I did not watch the animated short, not that I would have watched this, but it seems like, we are going to learn a lot of life lessons through a mollusk.
Right, because it's what searching for its lost family, right?
Yeah.
Whatever that may be. I don't think it really says, like, in particular who it's looking for.
Correct.
It's just looking for family.
Correct. And I love, like, the interview style. He has an answer for everything, right? And it just has a situation. It seems actually really fun and really cute, like you said. And the fact that Jenny Slate voices it, and like you can tell it's her, but it's also like a little different as well. So she did something to her voice for this. I don't know, man. This one's going to be fun. I will be on the couch for this.
All right,
guys. Once again, we are not in the best season for trailers at this point in time. All the movies that we've been talking about the last year and a half is out now.
Yeah, or like right around the corner.
Right around the corner, right? So I'm talking to Hollywood. I have Hollywood on speed dial. I'm like, yo, pump out some trailers.
Give me something.
Give me something. We'll throw this on the socials, guys. Dude, does this show keep getting better or better?
Every episode. What was this, episode 4?
This was episode 4.
Episode 4.
We're finally like in the tomb. We're in pyramids. We're basically tomb raiding right now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Kind of little national treasure, little Laura Croft. I'm liking it, man.
Yeah, this one got very intense. A lot of not just fighting, but headbutting, I guess. Like
the emotional acting is what I really loved.
Yeah, a lot of switching back and forth. A lot of dialogue.
A lot of dialogue, but I also love how like it's Steven, right? And then Steven's like, "All right, let's go," and then she comes through with like, what happened to her dad and everything, and she's like, "Yeah, you just take over, bro. Like, I don't want to deal with this." Which is like fantastic because it happens on a dime,
right?
And he's just like, we gotta go, we gotta go, and she wants to know the answers and everything, and come to find out, he was there and a part of around when her dad's killing, but was not directly involved, and probably could have stopped it and tried to, but didn't do a good enough job for her. So,
at this point, it's just the long lie, right?
Yeah.
Long lie finally caught up to him. And what's funny, too, like you say, is like, what does Mark tell Steven? He's like, if you fall for her, or if you do this, I'll throw us off a cliff.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm curious, too, like, when they're not, like, seeing the reflections and stuff.
Can they hear or talk to each other?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
And I guess they have a little bit, but I guess, no, not really.
And once again, it's called it's the storyteller's like visual style is what I'm trying to say, right? And that's how they show that he has these dual personalities that they're butting heads against. Mm-hmm. But at the same exact time, we have not been in a situation or scenario where maybe he's like in pitch black and he can hear the other person or not. You know what I mean? We've not been in that scenario. It's always been a reflection. It's always been a mirror or water or something shimmering or shiny or whatever.
Yeah, it's either all Steven or all Mark, whether it's the reflection or whether it's the body.
Yeah.
So I guess towards the end of this episode, they are meeting, really, kind of.
This has to be in his head.
Yeah, like, I mean, they're not physically there, but it's like
and they embrace. I mean, they only have each other.
It's just a lot to figure out.
It's like a buddy cop at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's like Riggs and Murtaugh. It's like all they have is each other to get through this.
Yeah.
And that ending was really wild because you're still left. And this is what I've been talking to my mom about this show. Is, I finished Boba Fett, by the way. That's another story.
Yeah.
Another time. Staying on that Disney Plus train.
Yeah.
But we still don't know what the heck is going on.
Yeah, yeah.
We are 4 episodes deep out of 6.
Still a lot more questions, not enough answers.
Exactly. But like that's the ride that we're on.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying it. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like WandaVision.
Yeah.
Where we really didn't know until like the last episode and a half. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's going to be, I think it's going to be the last episode is everybody's together and they just let it all out.
All answers. Dope. I'm excited for it. Was that a hippo? Was that a rhino? What the hell was that thing?
Was it a hippo? I believe it was a hippo.
Wild.
Another god of some sort, maybe.
Are we just in the mind of one of these guys now?
Well, from what I've seen, it's like that place that he sees is like the same place as where they were at before they went, like the
tomb and stuff.
I'm trying to think of where it was, like when they meet Arthur, that little convent thing he's got.
Okay, gotcha.
I think it was like the same. Supposed to be like the same place, so it's like a reflection of it in his mind.
Gotcha.
It's a mess.
Gotcha.
It's a mess.
Well, it's very interesting.
Oh yeah.
I'm just on board for this, man. Once again, I want more of this. It sucks that we only have 2 episodes left, but enjoy the ride.
Yeah,
that's what the guys from Entourage always said. So
hold on.
Yeah, dude. Boba Fett was finished. Boba Fett was not fun, but the Mando was in there, so that was cool.
The last few episodes are.
I finally did it. Told you I would.
Yeah, I mean, all I asked was watch the Mando episodes.
Yeah, I had to watch everything. You know your boy. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into our movies.
Yes.
Of the week here. This week, guys, we decided to do Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We wanted to do them together. We'll treat them as a pair because they basically are back-to-back movies in time frame.
Yep.
So Sonic 1 came out right before the pandemic started. It came out February of 2020. Not going to drop any movies. I will say this was the last movie that I watched in the theater before the pandemic started.
Okay.
It was Valentine's. It was out to dinner.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And obviously, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 just came out a few weeks ago, and it is doing monster numbers right now.
Oh, yeah.
This movie is directed by Jeff Fowler. It's written by Pat Casey, Josh Miller, and John Whittingham. Whittingham came on board on the second movie.
The budget we had for this one on Sonic 1 was $90 million. Box office brought in $319.7 million.
Let's go.
Sonic 2 was $110 million for a budget. When I wrote this, like yesterday, it was $287 million.
Dude.
So no, I don't know what that is right this moment, but still killing it.
I'm looking at it on Wikipedia right now, 288.2 million.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right, we got starring in this one, Ben Schwartz as Sonic the Hedgehog. Colina Shaughnessy as Miles Tells Prower. I did not know he had a last name.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Dude, yeah, I knew that.
Honestly thought Tails. I thought it was Miles Tells.
Oh. Ooh.
But when I think about it, that was actually his nickname. So
there we go.
it is what it is. Idris Elba as Knuckles. Donna J. Fulks as Longclaw. The great Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. James Marsden as Tom Wachowski. Tika Sumpter as Maddie Wachowski. Natasha Rothwell as Rachel. Adam Pally as Wade Whipple. Shamar Moore as Randall. Lee Madab as Stone. And Tom Butler as Commander Walters.
Olive Garden guy.
Yeah. That dude's hilarious.
All right, man. So let's treat this once again as just one big ass long movie. They are broken up into two, but
same cast.
Same cast.
Same cast. Same cast.
We had Knuckles, but yeah.
Yeah.
Same cast here. So go ahead and give us a quick synopsis of these movies, man, and we'll just jump right into this.
Yeah, man. So basically, across these two movies, we see Sonic the Hedgehog. He's growing. He realizes he's not alone in the world, because that's how he feels through the first movie. He eventually finds his family, that the Wachowskis that love him as a son. He finds his friends, ends up being Knuckles and Tails. And he finds himself to be actually a leader and finally able to be a part of this family that loves him.
Yeah. Good deal, brother. Yeah. Let's go ahead and jump right in here. So, obviously, title character, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Voiced by Ben Schwartz.
Fantastic.
Now, let me ask you this. Did you have a Sega Genesis growing up there? And was this the first game that you owned on Sega?
I think that was the game that came with the Sega.
Yep.
So, yes.
Dude, I had Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3,
right?
Sonic and Knuckles. My neighbor had Sonic CD because he had the Sega CD or whatever.
Sega Saturn?
No, it was Sega CD before it was Sega Saturn.
Oh, okay.
And then it was like Sonic Pinball and just everything, right? Was obsessed with this character in the 90s, man. Like every other kid, right?
Yeah. It was he was an icon already.
And then when you had like your camps, I don't want to get off on a different tangent here like I'm so good at, but you had your different camps. You had your Sega camp, you had your Nintendo camp. So you were either Sonic or you were Super Mario, right?
Yeah, that was our household was split.
We had them both.
Yeah, I mean we had them.
And we played both. So we had a Super Nintendo and we had a Sega.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever any big problems with either one. But some people like to play Sonic better. Some people like, Mario.
But at school though, oh dude,
yeah,
it was like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. Why are you guys making me pick sides for everything? Right?
Why is it like this in school? Why? It's supposed to be learning.
Damn the 90s. It's like Bloods and the Crips. Nah, man, you Sonic or Mario, bro. Like blue or red. Come on, man.
You're getting rings or coins,
That's
man.
It,
we got to pick.
You take your pick. You take your pick, bro. But no, yeah, Ben Schwartz, he voices the anthropomorphic blue hedgehog who run at speed that's supersonic.
Oh yeah.
I love Ben Schwartz for this voice.
Yeah. For some reason his tone really fits the blue hedgehog.
It really does though.
Like now it's like, who else could I hear as this? And
it's like
not gonna be nobody else.
It's like now, right? And not as great of a scale, but it's like whenever they recast Iron Man, if it's not Robert Downey Jr., we're not going to be happy.
Well, like you can't recast Iron Man. You can have a different Iron Man, and that would work fine.
Yes,
but it can't be like trying to be the same person. Right?
Exactly.
That's the hard part.
That is the hard part here. And like Ben Schwartz with these two movies, and it looks like they're going to get a third one here. Yeah. He has cemented the voice, the characteristics of Sonic the Hedgehog, man. He's fun when he needs to be fun, and when he needs to be serious, he's still fun.
And he keeps up that kind of inner monologue kind of talk too. Well, it's not inner. He actually talks to himself a lot.
Yes.
But the transition between like talking to people and him talking to himself is pretty awesome as well.
And he's very smart, and he's just hilarious, right? And I love the quips too. He's always just like Eggman and Donut Lord and
Donut Lord, yeah.
I forgot about that one. I watched the first one. I was like, oh, he did call this the entire time.
Yeah.
But I also love how in the second one, he goes, oh my God, they're sliding down the mountain, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my God, is this the Winter Soldier coming out?
Yeah.
I was like, that's my favorite line of the movie right there, right? And only Ben Schwartz is good enough to like deliver those type of lines, man. He's just fantastic at it. But we do get a very young Sonic who is kind of an outcast by default. He has to be.
Yeah.
Wants to be a part of society.
He's a blue hedgehog.
He's a blue hedgehog on Earth. So he has really no choice, right? But he wants more. He wants family. He's tired of being alone. He's tired of just doing everything himself. I also forgot how great that baseball scene was with just him at night.
Mm-hmm.
That's just fantastic.
Right. Him just hanging out with himself and having a good time.
That is very like centric on him, obviously being the only character, but everything in a baseball play. Like he played every character in that baseball play on offense and defense.
Right.
And that was just really fun to watch, man.
Yeah.
He grows up through the first film, wanting to defend the people that he loves in Green Hills and everything. But he still has a good time, right? Like he's like a teenager. He's like a kid.
Yeah, he never stops, like all the way to the end of the second movie.
Very fun. Very fun, man. Once again, I understand that these are kids' movies, but this is also like our childhood at the same exact time.
And we get childhood reboots and stuff a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of them aren't childhood movies anymore. They're adult movies.
Yes.
And this one did a good job.
Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah. This one did a good job of kind of staying in the middle.
Yeah.
Right? It kept us well entertained, even though it was like real childish.
Because it did have something for the young kids, but it also had something for us. So thoroughly enjoyed him as Sonic here. All right, let's go ahead and move forward with Jim Carrey. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik. So when Jim Carrey was first announced as playing the villain in Sonic the Hedgehog, Dr. Robotnik, I was like, okay, they're going different. Because from the games, he was a very robust, he was a big guy. He was a heavyset guy, bald.
Looked like an egg.
Looked like an egg, right? Literally.
Like the whole body, neck, all the way up to his head was like a big egg.
It was a big ass egg, yes. Eggman. But he kills it in this role. It makes it his own.
Yeah, he's definitely uses everything he's got. All his tools, he pulls them out here for this character. And genuinely seemed like he had a great time.
Oh, man. Dude.
I don't think you could get a performance like that for a character like this with somebody who isn't just enjoying themselves.
Yeah. Just having the time of his life. Yeah.
Because, I mean, he was still a villain, but like the good time shone through. Like, even though he was a villain, he was having a good time being a villain.
So this reminded me of like Riddler from Batman Forever, Carrie. And it says it right here, like on Wikipedia. But I even thought that while I was watching it for the first time, and even last night when I was watching it again, I was like, like just more with the camp.
Yeah,
more with the camp, more with the fun. We have a kids movie here. Let's just have a good time.
Yeah.
But he also like threw some adult quips out there, which was fantastic, right? And Jim Carrey is just the best at using his body.
Yeah.
To just express himself, like bring the comedy forward.
It's every movie, dude.
It's so good.
It's just him, dude, and it's awesome every time.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
And I know it's been a few weeks since we've seen the second one, but favorite Jim Carrey moment from these movies?
Ooh.
I'm putting you on the spot there.
You really are. Yeah, that's a hard one. I think like once he got like the emerald power,
Yeah.
and he really like started amping up just like kind of like the magic, I guess he did like illusions and stuff. He started doing stuff like that. That and towards the end of the movie, that kind of section where he is like just really over the top,
All powerful and stuff. Yeah.
all powerful. He feels the power. He's building the he's got the big suit that's up in the air. That part of the Jim Carrey I really liked.
Dope.
Just because it was just over the top. Every single movement, every word was over the top.
I love it. I love it, man. Mine actually is very simple, and it's from the first movie. And it's him on the mushroom planet at the end. And he just, the way that he just walks off, right?
Yeah.
He's just like, zzz, 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 right? And I'm just like, wait, like, this is Robotnik right here, bro. Like, okay, he doesn't have the size, but he's bald now.
Yeah.
Has the crazy mustache. Has like the red suit or whatever.
Right.
This is Robotnik. Let's go for the sequel, man. It just made you really excited to see him in the next movie.
Yeah, and the opener for the second one was fantastic too.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really good. Just him by himself on camera.
So good.
All right, listeners.
We're going to take a quick break. All right, JV. Real quick, man. I don't want to take too much of your time.
Okay.
But I want to discuss the great Jim Carrey for a second. You got a second?
Yeah, I got a couple seconds.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
So, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 just dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Got to still check it out. But I wanted to know your favorite Jim Carrey movie and favorite scene. I hear this is going to be his last movie.
Wow.
So, like, I think it's important as fans, as comedy fans, as Jim Carrey fans, for us to go ahead and discuss that for a few moments, man. I mean, all his scenes are iconic in every movie, but what is your favorite movie and favorite scene?
You know, I think I just have to stick to one from childhood, man. Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, every time, no matter what.
So
hilarious. Hilarious. My favorite scene from that movie is actually kind of two scenes.
Okay, talk to me.
Back to back. When he sells the van, rolls up on the scooter, and he says, just when I think you couldn't do something even dumber, you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself. And then when they're riding on the scooter in the ice,
dude,
and
so fantastic.
He's like, I gotta pee. Just let it go, man. So good.
Oh, dude, I love that movie, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, man. What about you? What's your favorite one?
My favorite scene is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, when he's at the door of the parents of Ray Finkel and quickly describes him because he has a shotgun to his face.
Right.
Right. And, he does it in one breath and it's super fast. It ends with one hell of a model American. Right. Right. It's just like you see like the early acting, you see the early comedy chops this guy has, right? And that he gives it everything that he has in every scene.
Yeah.
This is a really dope, funny scene that I'll never forget, man. My favorite movie of his is actually going to be The Truman Show, which is a different Jim Carrey movie.
Yes. Yeah.
He plays a real guy in this in a really awkward, weird situation.
Yeah.
And I love that he did not put the comedy first. The drama was there before anything, right? And he just let the comedy be very natural. He didn't over-try. He didn't overact or anything of that nature.
Yeah.
I just loved this movie, man, and this Jim Carrey performance. Should have won an Oscar for this.
Awesome, man. Listeners, you guys can send us a little something on our social media, letting us know your thoughts and your favorite moments on the legendary Jim Carrey. So check out our link tree in the description and visit our social medias from there.
All right, man. So we have James Marsden, Thomas Michael Wachowski. He's the sheriff of Green Hills. Sonic knows him as the Donut Lord. Yeah. Basically becomes, him and his wife, Maddie, become Sonic's guardians.
Yeah.
On the low. Nothing legal, obviously.
No.
I don't think there's paperwork
I don't know how you do that. He's a hedgehog.
To rent a hedgehog? Is that you don't rent Sonic. You
I think
adopt. That's the word. I said rent. Like it's a flipping DVD or something.
I was going to say, I think you got to get him chipped too, don't you?
I like to have him for 2 nights, please. Yeah. We might not get to him tonight, so yeah, man, like the thing about James Marsden is like he really likes comedy movies. He's good at it. You know what I mean? Like he did the whole Cyclops thing.
Yeah.
And, was the brute, was serious and stuff like that. But I think where he shines, dude has a gorgeous smile, by the way. Yeah. And where he shines is comedy, man.
Right.
Showing off that smile, like jokes, being that father figure to Sonic. And you can tell, like, through both these movies, man, he's having a damn, like, it's like everybody's having a good time in these movies.
He was a good dad. Like, his delivery for his dad stuff was fantastic. Like, kind of the parental, I guess, is more dad parental thing.
And it's the maturation from the first movie to the second movie as well, right? Where you're like, all right, I am befriending this blue alien hedgehog.
And he takes it just a little bit to the next level.
Exactly.
Like I'm your dad. Like the second one, he's like, I'm your dad, I'm your parent.
Yeah.
The first one, he's a little bit more relaxed, obviously, because they had just met. So to see that little bit of character build was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. But he plays an integral part to protect Green Hills and then also protect the world in the second one. So he plays very integral.
Green Hills always makes me giggle for some reason whenever we say that.
That's like the first level in the games. It is. Right, and I didn't realize that until last night when I was watching the movie. I'm like, wait. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
All right, we have Tika Sumpter as Maddie Wachowski. She's married to James, veterinary and Tom's wife, who helps him and Sonic stop Robotnik. Sonic calls her the pretzel lady. She does a lot of yoga and stuff there, right? I really love the different names that he gives people.
Doesn't he just like spy on them for a little while in the first one?
Well, he loved they are his favorite people.
Yeah.
In Green Hills. So like when they have movie nights, he's behind them in like the window watching.
That's
right. And I think what was it? It was Speed. Speed was the movie that they were watching.
Perfect movie.
Yeah, but she's there and she helps stop Robotnik as well. I have to talk about her and I have to talk about her. I have to talk about Natasha Rothwell, Maddie's older sister who dislikes Tom, frequently attempts to encourage Maddie to leave him, which is like
she's so funny.
She's so effing hilarious, and she just hates Tom.
Yeah,
I just love it. There was no like rhyme or reason why she hates Tom, but she does, and you know what? We're there for it,
right? Because
you look at, they're both really attractive people, right? But you also look at Maddie and you're like, yeah, Tom, you've outkicked your coverage, bro.
Right.
Like, you've definitely with her, right? Yes.
Yeah, and I like how we got so much more of her in the second one.
Oh, dude.
So much more a big part of the movie in the second one. I loved it.
Integral part, right? Yeah. Like a centerpiece. And obviously writing.
Kind of had her own little storyline in there.
And I mean, like writing and everything, we got to we gotta be at Hawaii because right next door is where the Emerald.
It just works out.
Like this is writing that just you gotta figure this out to bring all the characters back together, which was like a corny, but it still worked.
Yeah,
but I loved her. Like I call them side quests, right? Like that was her, and she had to get like revenge on what happened at her fake marriage. But the scene in the second one one, I love how she's tied up the entire time, like the entire third act.
Yeah.
And she's just like, the kids running around, she's like, hey, can you just put my Fitbit on so I can get my steps in, right? Like that's good damn comedy, right? Like because we've avoided to like put my damn watch around Gilligan when he's just not stopping. I'm just like,
right.
Go handle it, boss.
You got it.
But even in the second one, when she's in her wedding dress and she jumps off that damn golf cart,
So good.
it's so badass. That's so badass.
She just like steps off, right? Real cool. Yeah.
Even cool chicks don't look at explosions.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? So, all right. Last person I want to talk about here, man, is Adam Polly. Wade Whipple, the deputy sheriff of Green Hills, man. I mean,
he becomes the temporary sheriff for a little bit.
there's a new sheriff in town. Talk to me, brother.
So from the beginning, from the first movie all the way through, just goofball.
Yeah.
Like, how does this guy have this responsibility? There's only two cops, it seems like. It's like him. It's the sheriff, Tom, and the deputy sheriff, Wade. Because any other authority in the area was like part of the government.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't the local police.
It was not the local PD there, man.
But a goofball, funny, like straight comedic relief.
Yeah.
Every scene is him like screwing up, making the wrong decisions.
Trying to get out of it, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out how to fix it. But super funny and well placed through the movie.
You know, you gotta have like Sonic is going to bring a lot of comedy, right?
Yeah.
With his just speed and his antics and how he messes things up, how he saves the day, how he interacts with everybody. It's going to be really funny, right?
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to have Tom. I mean, yeah, Tom as your straight shooter with Tika and everybody. Then you got Adam Polly, who is just a different type of comedy element, right? And it's that dim-witted. So I feel like the comedy spectrum of characters in this movie, like they just covered everybody, right?
Yeah, he's kind of
fun.
Yeah, he's kind of there like when Sonic's not there.
Oh yeah.
So like when Sonic's doing his thing, you know, like when Dr. Robotnik was in town and nobody was there.
Yeah.
He was the one there being funny. So like I say, he was well placed, I thought.
Loved it, man.
Hilarious.
All right, dude. So the first movie is more like it's more like a journey movie. What am I trying to say here? Not a journey movie, but a quest movie. And I'm not trying to say
Quest,
either.
origin, all kinds of stuff.
There's a
Right?
lot thrown in there, right?
Yeah.
So it is an origin movie, the first one, but also it's a quest for him to get his rings back. That's what I'm trying to say here, right? So they go on a journey, Oregon Trail style, right? To San Francisco.
Because his rings were stuck on the building.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, where he came in through.
Yeah. So that was cool, man. So it was literally from Green Hills and then the adventure, the Oregon Trail adventure, all the way to San Francisco. He can't use his rings there because his rings are in San Fran. So they go, and that's how him and Tom bond and become really close.
Right.
Is on this mission. But then you turn around and go to the second one. It's larger in scale.
Yes.
That was more of an adventure.
Oh, yeah.
And that was actually really fun.
Yeah, I mean.
With Tails, which we forgot to talk about Tails.
Oh, man.
Gosh.
Dang.
Let's talk about Tails
Yeah,
before we jump forward here. So we got
I didn't even talk about Knuckles either.
Damn, Idris Elba, what are we
What
doing
is
here
happening today?
Gosh.
Jim Carrey did well though. He took a lot of the spotlight.
Yeah. He really did. Real quick, guys. Colleen O'Shaughnessy had Miles, Tails, Prower, yellow orange fox who can fly with his two tails.
Yep.
And becomes Sonic's best friend. Talk to me.
Super cute, super smart.
Yeah.
Definitely was a lot more involved than I thought he was going to be. Like right off the bat,
because he was not involved in any of the games.
Right? He's just a sidekick. I mean, like
you give the second trilogy to your little brother, he just kind of
once Tails enters
Sorry, Sean.
Once Tails enters the movie, it's all the way to the end. which is awesome.
Yeah.
He's a great character. And never really overstepped the bounds, like stayed in a good lane of the sidekick.
Dope.
So that was good.
Yeah, man. Really enjoyed the addition. It was actually really cool at the end of the first movie where you see, I think it was like a mid-credit scene or something where you see Tails, and Tails is there, and you're like, oh, they're up in the game.
Yeah.
They're really going into Sonic 2 here. Let's go. Like, the game. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
So that was really exciting to see. But one of the greatest actors of all time, Idris Elba, my opinion, and everybody else. So he plays Knuckles, Knuckles the Enchida, the Eschina.
All right.
Eschina. You're gonna edit this, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll take care of it. I got you.
He's not gonna do anything,
I got
guys.
you. We'll figure it out.
An I can't talk at all this afternoon, damn it. An anthropomorphic red Echina warrior and a superhuman strength who collaborates with Dr. Robotnik. This is the second movie here.
Yep.
He's almost, because it's his acting and it's his voice acting, right?
Yeah.
And this is not the first. He's done like voice acting like 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah.
Idris. But him as Knuckles, he plays the warrior. He plays everything very straight. Nothing is funny to him, right? Jokes go past him. He's almost like Drax,
exactly.
a little bit.
That's
right?
what I was thinking
He's
too.
almost
Yeah,
like Drax, right?
Very, very literal because he's never heard it before, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, his voice in this was pretty badass. Like he really sold a deep. You could hear like the sorrow and the anger and everything in his voice when he talked. I mean, in all honesty, you could still hear it when he was happy at the end. But that's
he still was mad. He still was just pissed off. About to get some ice cream, just pissed off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I wanted to mention is that, playing Sonic and Knuckles as a kid, the voice of Sonic was already in my head, and it was a mix of what Ben Schwartz does. Right,
kind of like a teenager tone, right?
Yes,
basically,
like a smart mouth teenager.
Yep.
Tails definitely. Even though you're a dude, you're voiced by a woman. You have that really high pitch. Like that's just what was in my head before I even watched any of the cartoons, right? As a kid. Knuckles never ever envisioned, never even had a thought in my mind what Knuckles' voice would be.
Right.
But Idris does his thing, and like that makes sense now.
Yeah.
So now if I ever, which I'm going to try to go back and play Sonic and Knuckles, I have these voices envisioned in my head now while I'm playing these games. Will that ever happen? I don't know. Got to get my hands on a Sega Genesis.
Let's do it.
Anybody have one?
Got an emulator.
That's all we need, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Let's go back to just the size and scope of the second one here, man. They go to a couple of different places. Like in Serbia, they're down a mountain. Right, and that's really large in scale. It might all be CG, which it probably is, but it still looks dope.
Yeah.
And even that fight going down the mountain was really large in scale, and that was just fun.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that, right? One of my favorite lines of the movie is there. But then we end up in this, like, this is Sonic, that cavern, that cave at the end to try to get through the emerald or whatever.
Right.
That's a Sonic game right there.
Actually running through temples and stuff like that.
Diving stuff. Temple Runner.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
You go.
Just none of those weird creatures that are running after you.
Right.
But that's exactly what happens at the end of the second one, man. And that was just fun. That was a really fun part. And I was like, okay, we finally got here. This is a Sonic the Hedgehog game. We got it right here. That's just fun.
You see a lot of development from Knuckles in that particular time period with Eggman pushing him, showing him like he wasn't really his friend. really kind of irritated him.
He learned a lot, man. I think within these trials and everything, Knuckles learned a lot about people,
Right,
and learned that okay, you just can't just because you shake somebody's hand doesn't mean that they're a really truthful warrior or person or whatever. Robotics the slime ball. No matter how awesome he is, played by Jim Carrey, right?
Yep.
But he learns the power of friendship with Sonic.
Yeah.
One of our pod titles before.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Yep.
But no, man, this was I did like that was probably one of my favorite scenes of the movie is them going through that like temple runner type thing, and then at the end of the scene, Sonic coming to the rescue,
right,
for him through Knuckles. So thought that was really cool. All right, man. I guess I got to talk about some themes here, right?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Power of friendship.
Power of friendship. There we go.
Power of friendship number 2. That's gonna be the pod title.
I had a little something written down. But you know what? We'll just go with that. Right. Finding yourself for the first one, right? Finding your purpose, what your life is going to be about.
Oh, yeah.
Even though we didn't even talk about her, the reason why he's in Green Hills by himself is because his guardian Longclaw basically said, "Don't trust anybody."
Yep.
But he wanted more in life, so that's what he was after. And then the second one, you are correct, man. It is definitely the power of friendship and him seeing everybody else kind of grow and do their thing, and he's just kind of like third wheeling it with the dog, you know what I mean? So,
which was great scenes,
which was fantastic scenes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But he wants more.
Mm-hmm.
He finds that with Tails, he finds that with Knuckles at the end, and we got Supersonic at the end.
Yeah,
got Hypersonic. Did we get Supersonic? Did we get Hypersonic?
I don't remember.
He was gold.
He was gold. So
I think that was Hypersonic.
And another good part where he summons the hot dog.
It was Supersonic, yes.
You're all powerful now. What are you gonna do next? Then he summons a hot dog.
I love how Knuckles was like, the Sonic that you knew and love is no longer. He is somebody else now. And then just like he rains down a chili dog.
So good.
So yeah, he was Supersonic, but I thought there was a Hypersonic as well. Nope, there is no Hypersonic.
No such thing. All right.
Well, I mean, I guess there is. I don't know.
Could be.
I think Hypersonic and Supersonic are the same exact thing, though. So
fair enough.
There's that. All right, guys. That is our conversation about Sonic 1 and 2.
Awesome.
Javi, these movies, man, both of them. You can rate them together. You can rate them by themselves. Whatever you want to do, man. This is your world. We're just living in it.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah, dude. Talk to me.
Yeah, we'll just do a rating together, man. I really enjoyed both of these movies.
Yeah.
Honestly, I enjoyed the second one a lot more just because, I guess, more action, more characters. A lot more to intertwine.
We're ready to go.
Yeah.
We don't need no introductions, right?
Yeah, we're just jumping in and moving forward. I'm going to go with 5 out of 5 on both of these, man.
Nice.
I really enjoyed them. I've watched the first one a few times. I'm ready for the second one to hit some streaming, so I can watch that one.
You say 5 out of 5?
Yeah, man. 5 out of 5 for both of them.
Good deal, brother.
What about you?
Good deal. Yeah, this is a really good 2 movies.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog as an origin story for not only Sonic but Dr. Robotnik. Very cool.
And it was really good as like one long story.
Yeah. And then just the continuation of that long story, right? And Sonic 2, where we was able to literally just jump right in, and the action happens, and then we're on this quest.
Yeah.
That's the word I was trying to use earlier. They're on a quest.
Yeah, because we pick up a year or two later.
Well, I don't know how much time passed between when Tails.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Arrives.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of you don't know the time frame, like how long he's been living with the Wachowskis at the end of that movie when Tails arrives to when gets back. But the sister obviously has a whole ass engagement happening. You know what I mean? So like, has to be sometime. It can't be the next week,
right?
But no, man, this movie as well, brother. I'm gonna give this 4 buckets of popcorn out of 5 for both of them. It's not a dig on the movies itself. There, what I really wanted was more of the video game.
Okay.
Infused. The first one definitely did not. The second one, there was moments in there where I was like, yo, this is getting really video game-esque.
Yeah.
The Maze Runner type thing, you know what I mean, was really cool. Them on the plane going after the giant Robotnik type thing. I was like, that's the end of the second game. Well, we're getting to the end of the second game. Let's go. But then it kind of goes off the rails a little bit.
Yeah.
And doesn't really come back through. But I do like that he did Supersonic, though.
Yeah.
I thought that was really, really cool. Yeah. So I wanted more of the game infused in the real world is what I was looking for. I didn't get that. That's why I just take off that 1 bucket of popcorn, man. But still a fantastic flick, though. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. Next week, we will be discussing Lucky Number 11.
That's streaming on Amazon Prime.
I am Clyde Smith, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.